Zhang Ling sat quietly in the brightly lit Gucci live streaming studio, adjusting the collar of his tailored jacket as the director counted down the final seconds before they went live. The room buzzed with an electric energy, the staff whispering behind the camera monitors and checking the lighting rigs to ensure every frame looked absolute perfection. As the red recording light flickered on, a warm, practiced smile spread across his face, and he immediately turned his attention to the camera to greet the hundreds of thousands of fans flooding into the chat room. He spoke with his usual gentle and eloquent cadence, reading out comments, showcasing the intricate details of the luxury brand's latest seasonal collection, and seamlessly interacting with the online audience who were sending virtual gifts and hearts by the millions. Behind the scenes, the studio environment was a chaotic symphony of activity, with producers signaling time cues and floor managers adjusting audio packs, completely unaware of the delightful surprise that was about to unfold just off camera. Tian Xiwei, who had finished her own promotional shoot on a neighboring stage in the same building, had quietly slipped past security with a mischievous glint in her bright eyes and a wide, playful grin spreading across her face. Wearing a stylish designer outfit that effortlessly matched the upscale aesthetic of the evening, she crept toward the live set on silent tiptoes, motioning frantically for the crew members to keep their voices down and hold their laughter. The staff, recognizing the golden opportunity for a viral moment, enthusiastically played along, stepping aside and gesturing toward the unsuspecting actor who was still deeply engrossed in explaining the craftsmanship of a Gucci leather handbag. With a burst of spontaneous energy, Tian Xiwei lunged forward from behind the heavy studio curtains, crossing the distance between them in a flash before wrapping both of her arms securely around Zhang Ling in a warm, unexpected hug from behind. Startled by the sudden physical contact, Zhang Ling froze mid-sentence, his eyes widening in pure disbelief as his breath hitched and a genuine, flustered expression flashed across his handsome features. The live stream chat instantly exploded into a chaotic waterfall of scrolling emojis, screaming text caps, and frantic questions as millions of viewers realized exactly who had just crashed the broadcast. For a split second, the actor's professional composure wavered, replaced entirely by an endearing, boyish shock that instantly melted the hearts of everyone watching both on set and through their screens. Recovering quickly from the delightful ambush, a bright, glowing smile broke out across Zhang Linghe's face, his shoulders relaxing as he turned slightly to acknowledge his surprised guest with warm, easygoing affection. Tian Xiwei stepped around to face the camera, laughing brightly as she gave an enthusiastic wave to the massive online audience, clearly thrilled by the sheer scale of the reaction her prank had generated. The dynamic between the two popular stars was instantly electric, their natural chemistry shining through effortlessly as they stood side by side in the middle of the high-end Gucci set. Zhang Ling playfully scolded her with a mock-serious expression, asking her what she was doing there, while Tian Xiwei simply giggled and leaned closer to the microphone to explain her impromptu visit to the fans. The live stream comments section went completely haywire, shifting from shock to absolute euphoria as viewers began shipping the pair even harder, flooding the chat with messages about their iconic visual pairing and charming friendship. The hosts and producers off-camera exchanged knowing smiles, realizing that this unplanned interaction had just turned a standard corporate brand promotion into one of the most talked-about entertainment events of the entire week. Tian Xiwei casually adjusted the Gucci scarf Zhang Ling was wearing, playfully critiquing his styling choices with sharp wit, which prompted a hearty, genuine laugh from the actor that echoed warmly through the studio microphones. He graciously offered her a seat next to him, effortlessly sharing the spotlight and welcoming her into the broadcast as if she had been scheduled to co-host the event from the very beginning. Together, the two celebrities tackled the remaining segments of the live stream with an infectious, upbeat energy that completely transformed the atmosphere of the room into something resembling a joyful variety show. They bantered back and forth about their recent schedules, teasing each other about behind-the-scenes habits and sharing lighthearted jokes that had the entire studio crew struggling to suppress their laughter behind the cameras. Whenever Tian Xiwei spoke, Zhang Ling listened with genuine attentiveness, nodding along and occasionally chiming in with witty retorts that showcased their effortless rapport and deep mutual respect as working professionals in the industry. The fans in the comments couldn't get enough of the playful bickering, taking countless screenshots of their expressive facial reactions to circulate wildly across social media platforms within mere seconds. As they moved on to showcase the final collection items, Zhang Ling gallantly held up various designer accessories while Tian Xiwei modeled them with effortless grace, turning the luxury product showcase into a delightful impromptu runway show. Their playful physical comedy continued, with Zhang Ling playfully blocking the camera view just to see her reaction, only for Tian Xiwei to retaliate by playfully nudging his shoulder and stealing the show with a bright, captivating wink. The contrast between his calm, composed demeanor and her bubbly, effervescent personality created a magnetic visual harmony that kept millions of viewers glued to their screens, refusing to click away for even a single second. It was evident to everyone watching that their friendship extended far beyond the superficial requirements of industry networking, rooted in a genuine, comfortable camaraderie built over years of shared experiences in the spotlight. The production crew signaled that the live stream was entering its final 2 minutes, prompting the dynamic duo to pivot toward wrapping up the broadcast with heartfelt farewells to their dedicated supporters. Zhang took a moment to sincerely thank the brand for having him, before turning to Tian Xiwei and publicly expressing his appreciation for her spontaneous visit that had brightened up the entire evening. Tian Xiwei thanked the fans for their overwhelming love and support, playfully reminding everyone to keep supporting both her upcoming projects and Zhang Linghe's current cinematic endeavors. They stood close together in front of the camera lens, waving enthusiastically with both hands as the final countdown timer ticked down to 0 on the main studio monitor. With a final bright smile and a chorus of sweet goodbyes, the live stream officially ended, and the red recording light finally switched off, plunging the studio back into its normal, relaxed atmosphere. The moment the cameras stopped rolling, the entire room erupted into applause and cheerful chatter, with staff members rushing forward to congratulate the two stars on delivering an absolute blockbuster broadcasting moment. Zhang let out a long, amused breath, shaking his head with a wide grin as he turned to Tian Xiwei and playfully told her she was a total menace for ambushing him like that. Tian Xiwei burst into a melodic laugh, unapologetically proud of her successful prank and flashing a victorious peace sign as she accepted a bottle of water from a nearby production assistant. The aftermath of the broadcast was felt instantly across the internet, as trending topics related to the surprise hug and their undeniable chemistry shot straight to the #1 spot on major social media search charts. Within minutes, thousands of short clips, high-definition screenshots, and emotional fan edits flooded digital platforms, accumulating millions of views, reposts, and passionate discussions among ecstatic followers. Entertainment journalists and media outlets scrambled to write articles about the unexpected crossover event,